What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Diction. Welcome back to another Warzone mobile video. So today I do want to discuss the patch notes that came out for the 15th of April. So yes, this game is still getting a lot of different performance changes as well as a lot of bug fixes. And today I thought I address some of them and explain what exactly was really going on with some of these issues. So I do want to talk about the initial portion of the patch notes. This is just really pertaining to graphics and performance related stuff. So they made some various adjustments for more efficient asset streaming. They fixed a bug where the streaming indicator did not appear when a user was streaming assets. And it also corrected default options specifically for the iPhone 12 Pro and the Pro Max to improve the temperature while you're actually playing the game. So for all of you guys that may be on the iPhone 12 or the Pro Max or any version of, the iPhone 12, let me know in the comments how the game's actually running for you now. So the first change I do want to talk about for the gameplay portion, which is basically the final portion of the patch notes, they fixed a bug where the SAE killstreak explosion effect would clip through objects during multiplayer. So this one, I'm not really sure whether or not they're talking about you getting killed despite you being in a building while this thing goes off. I'm not really sure about that, or maybe it's just the effects that, all the little fiery effects that happen around the map. Maybe it just clips through your thing, but it doesn't really affect you. I don't know. For me personally, whenever I deal with this, sometimes there are moments where I'm maybe in a building or in some container in shipment, and it still seems to kill me. I'm not sure if that's just part of how the kill streak works, but yeah, sometimes it feels like it's bullshit, but I don't really know whether or not they're talking about the effect itself or how it actually kills the player through walls. So now for the second change, it fixed a bug where certain camos and decals were not equipping correctly to Season 3 legendary weapons. So this, like when they say the legendary weapons, I'm not sure if they're talking about the ones from the Battle Pass or they're actually talking of ones from the lucky draws that recently come in with the Glockman sub, as well as I think the M4. I guess there was like an issue if you did buy that skin and you weren't able to put Platinum or Orion or whatever the case may be. So apparently, yeah, that's been fixed. They also fixed a bug where the MCPR 300 was dealing too much damage. So in the context of this one, I haven't really used the weapon that much. I think my friend Taco was probably using this more in, I guess, the BR portion of Warzone Mobile. I don't really know what his stance was, but he only said that this was probably one of the best snipers in that mode. And I'm not sure that maybe this bug was the reason why it was superior, but I don't really know what's going on with this one. Maybe it's in multiplayer, but if anything, most snipers actually kill in one shot anyway. So I'm assuming this has something to do with, the Warzone portion of the game, not the multiplayer. Perhaps there were some issues where a lot of players were getting one-shotted by that thing, being full-plated and everything, getting shot in the legs in one shot. I don't know, but yeah, this definitely does not pertain to multiplayer. So here's another bug fix where at times double kills were not registering in multiplayer games. So this is a bug that I was all too familiar with, and I did mention how this bug actually works in a lot of different streams when I was grinding out Interstellar. So there are a lot of challenges for the Interstellar grind, whether it be priceless or forged challenges where you need to get double kills in order to progress through the grind. And unfortunately, at times double kills would not count, and the reason for that, and something I did discover, was the fact that if you get anything above a double kill, so let's say a triple kill, a quad kill, or whatever the case may be, it will stop counting double kills for the duration of the game. So at the time, my method of countering this was basically just get a double kill and don't get any other kills after that until maybe a few seconds pass by where it can no longer register a triple kill. This happened a lot, especially with the shotguns, because there are challenges where you did have to get double kills, especially when it comes to either the gilded part, or I guess one of the more basic challenges. It did require you to get double kills. So yes, it did not count after you got your first double kill if you got like another kill right after. So for me, that my method was to just get the double kill, die, and then just get another double kill, then die, especially in shipment. So now there's another bug fix where they fixed a specific crash for the Pixel 6 and the Samsung Galaxy S21 devices that was connected to using the WSP Swarm Akimbo. So I guess this was something that just happened out of nowhere. The WSP Swarm Akimbo, I think that's like a conversion kit for some reason. It's not a regular attachment, but apparently there are some bug fixes that need to be made because I guess those devices always had crashing issues with it. They also adjusted the weapon loot spawns and the rarity tables in the game, so I'm not really sure what this means. I know it's kind of embarrassing to not know what it means because I haven't really played too much of the Battle Royale portion, but I'm assuming this means that you're not going to really get as good weapons as you would before this update in some of the boxes that you would open up, so I guess that's what it means, but yeah. They also adjusted the available weapon table for the Gulag. I'm not sure if this means that, you're not going to get RPG'd by another guy while you have a different weapon. That's basically what happened to me in my first experience of this game. When I went to the Gulag, I had, I think, an MTZ 556, and the enemy, for some reason, had an RPG, and he just killed me instantly with that. I don't know what the heck that was, but I don't know. It was a really, like, bizarre situation. So here is another change that I have noticed for myself. I mean, I did play a little bit before, starting to edit this video. They adjusted the matchmaking rules to allow players to get into games faster. So yes, this is something that, I did notice right away when I did boot up the game. And yeah, like you find matches much quicker. You connect a lot faster. I think like slowly, little by little, I think they're actually starting to remove skill-based matchmaking, or I think they're kind of like toning it down. I mean, in some ways, that's a good thing. I know the Interstellar grind wasn't exactly easy because at the time when I was doing it, I was, dealing with a bunch of like just tryhards every single game. But, recently as I have been playing more and more within this season, it's been a lot more, I guess, calm. I'm sure you guys noticed it too. You're not dealing with as much tryhards. Yeah, there'll be like an occasional one or two tryhards in the lobby, but it's never to the point where everyone's just destroying you with Ram 9s across the map or anything like that. But yeah, I'm happy that's a little bit more smoother when it comes to just the multiplayer matches and, for the camo grinds for anyone that may have not, made it to Interstellar by this whole update. So they also added images and time limits to mode select. So I'm not really sure what this means. I'm sure, like, when it says Rust 24/7, they probably have a picture of Rust there. I didn't really notice it, but they also added time limits to the mode select. So I'm assuming this probably means that it kind of gives you like a time frame of how long these matches actually last. But I'm not really too sure if that's always been a thing. I feel like it has been. It usually says it goes, let's say Rust lasts for about 10 minutes or more, or, regular team deathmatch or the regular mosh pit mode lasts for like maybe like 5 to 6 minutes. I don't really know. So yeah, that's basically all the patch notes, or I guess all the changes that were released with this new patch update. It is kind of weird, I will admit, having to update the game through the App Store so constantly compared to COD Mobile, where you kind of just get like a major update every like 2 months. So yeah, it's so weird having to update through the App Store when you could just have like some sort of mini update. But yeah, anyways, have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you guys next time.